Hello, Barry. This is Aziz from Gulag Gang.
What?
Hello.
What is he here?
Insurance.
No. Insurance?
Insurance.
You go to meetings alone? I usually do when my family's there, but I have some friends at every meeting. Usually I'd ask you or Junior or maybe a prospect to come with me just so someone tells the tale. But I don't know, I haven't been able to do that recently.
I unfortunately can't speak openly with somebody that is not in any way associated with this club. So if you really want to hear what I want to have to say, then
Aziz?
I don't care if he stays nearby, but
I can stay nearby.
Okay.
you can have eyes on him. I just don't want him in earshot of this.
You can take the car if you want.
I'll stay here. I'll stay back here.
Anybody else in that car?
No, you can look if you want. It's just me and him.
I think I will. Hey!
What's that for,
Try
huh?
reaching for nothing. I'm just saying there could be someone in this car.
There's no one in the
Trying to
car,
kidnap
B.
me.
You don't trust me?
Well, I haven't checked that yet.
Well, once you kidnapped, I could kidnap you already, but why would I do that?
Kidnap me. Wish me. Seems clear, I guess.
It's just me and Aziz. Barry.
Bring any food?
I bought you a pumpkin and apple scone.
Oh, thank you. Delicious.
Hey, it's fucking cold. Can we get this on?
I'm gonna preface this by saying that despite what you do or don't remember, what you did to my club, but also what you did to me has probably changed my outlook on how I see you forever. No matter what you do, there will always be a certain difference between how I see you now versus back then. I want to make sure that you understand that. Whether or not you remember why that is, you were the one person in this city I thought against everything. I knew there'd be other points that maybe someone in the club would hold a gun to my fucking head, or maybe I went fucking loopy and the club had to do something about it, but you were the one person that I thought I would never have to worry about taking me alone and taking me to a place where I thought I was legitimately going to die.
I never thought you'd take me to a cliff where I was legitimately going to die.
One moment, please.
You ruined my dramatic comeback. This motherfucker! Sonny Honey Tea
One
takes
moment,
in
please.
22
I can't
months.
hear anything.
I hate you. I'm betraying you. I'm gonna stab you. Fuck you, pussy. Fucking this man and his headset. Have I just been Bensoned? Andy looks mean as fuck right now. I literally look mean as fuck. I look fucking daunting. I look mean. I look hard. Everything but the mask? Oh, cold, so I'm having it on. It's cold out, man. I'm playing cold. Does this man not know how to plug in a fucking micro USB headset? Come on, Barry Benson. I used to have an Astro 850. It's not that difficult. I had them when I moved out of the shed, bro. How long will it take for Barry to fix his headset? Fuck you! Don't say that to the chat bot. He didn't want to be my friend. He's wearing my pants. We'll write songs about this later.
Oh, I fixed it. I fixed my ears. I fixed it. All right, where was I?
You're saying how you could never trust me again. You were always looking at me in a different light after I held a gun to you. And then as your ears broke, I responded, well, I never thought out of all people you were going to shoot me. Because Barry, you can sit here and you could tell me this entire time of how troubling I was, that I thought of hurting you, how I thought of killing someone that you loved, how I thought of being this terrible person. These thoughts I can't think about because I don't remember them. You know what I do remember? I remember you actually shooting a BBMC member. I remember you actually not caring about the club's opinions or considerations about the members. I remember you keeping it a secret from the rest of the club, the problems that you had with me. I remember you putting me on display at the edge of a cliff and shooting me in the back of my head and lying to my face about it. You know what I remember? I remember when we had problems with members in the club, like Woofy. We sat down for hours and we talked about him. We gave him opportunities to fix himself. We gave him opportunities to fix his past and to come clean and to give him a punishment and move forward. Where was my meeting? You put me below Woofy? Am I not deserving of one? You can talk about how terrible of a person I was, and I ain't gonna sit here and say that you're wrong. I was a terrible person. And I absolutely do deserve a punishment. And I absolutely was in the wrong. And I'm sorry, Barry. I really am. But to sit there with your dog, your PM position, and sipping on your $1 million paychecks you get from Benson's Back Alley Motors, and to sit there and say that you are better than me? You are just as blind as I am.
Why do you think you're back? It's the question I asked you last time we fucking spoke. Why do you think you're back?
Because
Why?
TJ made a deal.
No, why? Try again.
I don't know. It's not that I don't know.
You don't fucking know. Yes, TJ made a deal. You think TJ would have just made that deal without talking to anybody else? TJ made that fucking deal because I told him to. I told him to go through with it. He spoke with Norman about what the terms are and what he would have to put up, and he brought it to me and said, should I go through with this? Do you know why I said fucking yes?
Because you wanted me back?
Because you're right. I did fuck the club over. I robbed the club of quite possibly the most important decision they could ever fucking make. And they just sat there. They took it. You're right. I've never denied that. I've never denied that I should have been punished for it, but I didn't. They didn't do shit. I robbed them of taking their leader, whether they agreed with what I was doing or not. But they just fucking sat there and let me fucking do it. even if I know deep down that I think it was the only choice I could have made, it doesn't mean it was the right fucking decision. What I did to you was fucked. I have to live with that every fucking day. I had to live with that for 5 fucking months.
Or
I saw you walking around the fucking Billy. I saw you in my fucking house. There were nights where I would wake up and I swear on fucking God that I saw you literally standing there. The image of you was fucking haunting me for the last fucking half a year almost. I understand I fucked up. That's why I said to TJ that I want you to go through with it. I want you to bring him back. My plan was to get you into the club in some capacity, not as PM, but at least at some role, to where if the club saw fit that you were still the same person and you haven't changed at all, then they could do a proper fucking blooding out and it'd be done with. And that way I'd have a clear fucking conscience about robbing this club of a decision they deserve to have, and then we'd be done. Things have changed. For reasons I can't quite go into, I don't have a choice other than to bring you back into the BBMC, regardless of what the club's going to think.
the fuck are you trying to say?
I want to make this very clear. I am not stepping down as leader. And I would never step down as leader of the BBMC unless the club said, you know what, Barry, fuck you. You fucked up. Get the fuck out. Whatever.
Hey, Barry, you were always the leader.
But
There was never... You forget what we agreed upon? Yeah, sure, in the early days it was PM and VPN, but what did we always say to each other? We're basically the same. We're yin and yang. Yeah, sure, I was PM and you were VPM, but we were the same. I saw you no lower than I. When I wasn't there, who ran the club? You. You weren't there, who ran the club? Me. What happened? Same outcome as always. Shit got fucking done. We were equals, B. Even if I came back as PM, you're still the leader of the BBMC.
I want to make sure you understand. What you did, what you forget that you did, is something that a leader should never fucking do. I don't think you do belong as leader.
But I thought
I don't think we do. I don't think we should have you as leader in any capacity.
And what should you? You undertook. Jesus Christ, man. Was I going to get promoted to having a job at BBM and be the executive if I shot someone?
Oh, you're going to keep bringing out the victim card.
I'm not a victim,
let me fucking
bro.
talk.
I fucked up. Just like you did.
Let me finish what I'm fucking saying, man. And then just go on your little spiel about. Reasons I can't go into. All I'll let you know is that it is for the betterment of the club and the people inside it. You have to come back as PM. But as I said, I'm not stepping down. If you're going to be brought back into this club, we're going to be on equal terms. The club needs me, D. I'm just going to be fucking real with you.
Club needs us both. I have a question. Is this an internal or an external force that I need to be back in the club?
Does it matter?
Yes. Wasn't that why I was shot in the first place? Because you want me back in the club, not because you want me to, but because someone else does. Is that someone internally or externally?
I wanted you back in the club, but I don't know if I wanted you back as leader.
But we're here because I have to be. Because someone else wants it. Who's that person? And are they in? You don't have to give me a name. Are they in or out of the club?
To be honest, that's club business. Not yours.
It's out of the club, isn't it, V? I don't want to be back into a club full of people that vote against me. You cannot force me to rejoin the BBMC.
I'm not going to force you back into this club. You're misunderstanding what I'm offering you here. I'm offering you to have somebody that is going to help you bring back the respect and trust in you as a person and as a leader. And there's only one person in this fucking club that has done it before and can very easily do it again.
In this club?
Probably the only person in this club that the club, after all the decisions that have been made with nobody backing down at all, or even stepping up close to me. Why do you think there isn't a VP yet? Because none of them have stepped up and even shown to me that if I did go fucking crazy, that they would even do something about it. Right now, they trust me more than anything. I'm the only person that can bring you back to where you want to be. I'm not offering to force you into that position. I'm offering someone that can help you legitimately get to that point. And those people think that you deserve to be back there.
I don't want to rejoin a club over secrets. I need to know who this is. I don't want to come back genuinely. I want to come back with you wanting me to come back. You said that you will never view me in the same light. Hey, if you can never view me in the same light for thinking of harming a club member, how can I ever view you in the same light for actually? You think I can trust you the same?
Just because I don't or can most likely never view you the same way that I did doesn't mean that I can't view you as a leader of this club and someone that I would put my life on the line for, just like any other jacket in this club. I'm not saying that I won't trust you in any capacity. It just won't ever be to that exact same level. Because how can it? I won't trust anybody in this city. It's not just you. It's everybody in this city. There is nobody in the city that I will trust the same way. I will do everything I can. I'll put my life on the line. But there will always be that very tiny little voice in the back of my head sometimes that will make me think about it. It won't ever affect or impact me how I work in this club or work with people, but I'd be lying if I said that was just going to disappear.
What's the end outcome of this?
The end outcome of this, the way I see it, is that we'd both be running the BBMC. You get what you want. You can still be the face to whoever you want to. Tell people you're a leader. I don't give a fuck. But you should know that when it comes to leading this club, we will be on equal terms. I still have that vision that you showed me. It's not like I crafted this. You showed me everything there is to know about this club and about this city as a fucking whole. I'm still here because of the vision you originally had. Whether or not I knew the exact reason why you were trying to do all this. Obviously, now I know that your mother was involved, but I still believed in everything you said when you met me at that fucking van. You brought me back to the fucking Billabong for the first time. I've been doing it for 5 months without you, and I would continue to do it without you, but there is still something that you can provide to this club that I think will benefit it and help us continue to grow.
But why the sudden change? What's making you change this?
Don't change. I already told you I wanted you back in the club. Maybe not as leader, but
You said some sort of force for reasons. There was something that made you want to do this. What was it? You said it's club business. Am I going to find out once I get in? Or is this going to be a secret that you always hide from me? Don't become as bad as me, man. I make my mistakes. I never wish that upon you. Just tell me the truth. Let me help you. What's going on?
I'm making the decision that you should have made.
And what was the decision? What options were you provided? From who? Unlock?
How do I know if I tell you about this that it doesn't leave us? This isn't something I'm hiding for the club because it's something that I want, or it's something that I'm doing because it benefits me.
We can never work.
This is something
PMs.
that helps the club.
We can never work as PMs if you can't trust me. You can't trust me with that? Then it's ends here. There's no way I can come back, because we cannot work together. We'll be suspicious of each other, and you know what this will lead down to months down the line. I trust you.
You give me your word then.
Let me show you my word.
Hello?
I need you to leave the area for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Tell him to take the car as well. I'm gonna lift back.
I'll call him. I'll tell him he can get the car. But look, Barry, I'm completely alone. You have every reason to take me out. You could just come up with any story that you want. You know for a fact that those people trust you over me any day of the week. You can get away with anything that you want. You'll be praised the hero. You shoot me right now, you kill me right now, you can make up some sort of story that I tried to overtake you, kill you, whatever you want. And your club would believe you, they would believe you. The only protection is God. The only witness has left. You could end my story right here.
So tell me then, unless I give you the explicit word to tell anybody else in this club that you won't. Otherwise, I will end your story. And you know I can. You know I have that capability. Whether you're in or out of the club, I've done it before.
I know from experience, Barry. Threatening isn't going to do anything. You don't need to.
Give me your word then.
You have my word. I will not tell anyone outside of us.
Whether or not you still believe in Norman, part of the reason he was there is because when I say this, I truly do mean it. Because when I brought you back, I wanted you to be back in this club, not as a leader, but I just wanted the club to at least have an opportunity to, if you fucked up, officially blood you out. So, the only way I thought that could help with that was bringing Norman there to refresh your brain a little. I didn't make the same deal that you made, and I risked purgatory and all this shit.
You made a deal?
I called in a favor. No, your deal was the risk of purgatory and whatever the fuck you were scared of.
Did you make it with him? Did you make it with Norman?
Yeah. I asked for a favor.
You asked for a favor? I don't...
Yep.
You asked for a favor?
Ow.
You make you just as bad as me! A favor. So let me get this story straight. The whole reason I was shot in the first place was because I had the intentions of going around and harming club members, which I never undertook. So I was shot in hopes that if I did come back, I wouldn't be the same person that I would be. But now I've returned, I'm getting almost blooded out of my club, and now you're telling me that the guy that shot me without speaking to the rest of the family has done just as bad as I by working with the same demon that you tried to remove from me in the first place. Tell me how you should be the prime fucking minister and I need to be a lower rank. Because goddamn, you seem like you're worse than me. I don't know if I can trust a man that not only tried to remove me, but then did the exact same things that you shot me for. You shot me for working with him. You shot me for thinking about it. You went against everything that you said that you stood up for. And then you became everything that you said that I hated. You can't think of me the same? You can't think of me the same? What have you become?
And walk away. Right now. Walk away, I'll never see you again. Go ahead. No?
I can't walk away from my family. There's other people in that club that I care about.
Norman's favor gave me two options. One of them would have been more disastrous to the club. Wasn't hurting anybody in this club, but let's just say the impact of it would have destroyed the club regardless, and it wouldn't have mattered if you were in it or out of it. The other option he gave me, and I guess I probably should have seen it coming, was even though you don't remember who Norman is, he remembers who you are, and he very much likes having you in that position because he knows what it causes for not only the club, but people outside of it. The bringer of chaos. We've always been D. Whether you accept that or not, wherever you go, there will always be chaos. I mean, for fuck's sake, you were gone for 5 fucking months, and the first step in the fucking billy, I got 2 members shooting each other. And by the way, that wasn't a thing that happened prior to you fucking being there.
I don't know how it was
my fault. The club
had
been... You think that would have happened if you didn't walk in that billy gate?
What happened? It happened while I was walking away. I wasn't there when it did. I was halfway across the billabong when it did happen, B. Benji and Marty were speaking.
The conversation stemmed from you. If you weren't there, they wouldn't have shot. That's the reality. Whether you choose to accept that or not. Whether you were the one that spoke anything, your presence, literally just your presence brought that on. And it stemmed the conversation and maybe opened up a crack that was already there, but you were the one that pried that fucking thing open. Whether you meant to or not. You have to accept that you are just a chaotic energy to be around.
It's Dundee's fault. It's Dundee's fault that TJ shot Junior.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, because
I'm saying your presence spurred that on.
That's what you said to the rest of them because Little Cap told me so. Because Little Cap thinks the same way.
Little Cap told you I said that you were the reason they shot each other.
Oh, you all seem to have the same opinion. The whole club appears to think that I'm the reason that Junior got shot by TJ. They're all monkeys, man. You tell them that? Because they all seem to be acting like it.
People can come up with their own opinions, D.
Yeah, well, it seems like the club's opinion is that I am the reason. I don't know what more I can prove. It doesn't seem no matter what I do, the mind of this club is set. I am the antagonist, the villain. the victim. I don't know what I can do, if it's even possible. I can do everything you want, Barry, but the club is going to assume whatever they want to. TJ shoots
You can't do anything. You're right.
I can't.
You can't do shit. We, on the other hand, very much can. If you want my fucking help to do it, then this is the only way. I'll bring you back as PM. We lead side by side. We decide shit for the club, just like we would. You were back around, even though I was VP back then anyway. If we can't decide on shit, then it goes to high command to be the deciding vote. If we agree on shit, then that's how it goes. It's the only way this whole setup fucking works. And the only way that you have any chance of getting back to that position. And the only chance you have of restoring any faith that this club has left for you. Which, with me, it very much can. Because I'm going to be real D, I'm pretty good at fucking convincing people of shit that maybe they wouldn't otherwise think.
Fuck was that? Fellas, we haven't done anything. Hide the RPGs! Just wait! Not yet! How's it gone south? Sorry, Gula Gang gets really bored. You were saying?
Oh yeah, those are probably the mines I have in the ground in case you walk away.
Oh.
Yeah. The only way this works is with my help, D. Hate to break it to you. And if you're going to ask me, do I think that the club can genuinely change their mind on you? With my help, yeah.
Because they follow you, man.
Yeah, I do.
I have one question. If I return as PM or co-PM, does this just mean that I'll be indirectly working for the same person you shot me in the first place for?
Kind of funny, isn't it?
Doesn't it make all of this pointless?
Newsflash D, life is pointless. Living is fucking pointless. With that perspective. Life has meaning because you give it meaning.
What happens if I don't? You have to do something else.
And that's your choice. I can't give your life fucking meaning. My life has meaning because I choose to give it meaning. I wake up every fucking day because I give myself goals that I want to fucking accomplish. So yeah, I guess in some perspective you can say it's all pointless, but it's all for nothing. But is it? Is it really? Is it really all pointless?
Well, it's not pointless and it's not for nothing because we're here because he wants me back as PM. You want me back as PM. But there's a motivation behind it, isn't there? It's I return, or not about me. What's the or, Barry? What happens if I don't rejoin? Not about me to you. Because he's involved. If I've had to learn anything, he makes a deal. I'm sure this person didn't go, let's get Dundee back into the club, and if you don't, we'll then have a good, wonderful Christmas. It was, get Dundee into the club, or what?
The difference is, D, if you don't return, I'm not going back to the Billy and calling down one of my fucking jacketed members and icing them in the fucking head. Because I'm not that stupid.
No, you're right. You're much smarter than that. You'll just take them to the edge of the cliff without telling the rest of the club what's going on and shoot them. And then knowing that you'll brainwash them anyways, then you'll tell them that I was a traitor. Much better idea, knowing that how gullible our family is and how much they hate me and how much they love you. You're right. We do need to work as co's. Because I'll lead the club. Will you put on a happy image? Because they'll listen to you. No, I'm the big, bad, scary guy. You're a good leader on yourself, don't get me wrong. But you're more likable.
Well, You're the only person that can change that, D. I can help you get back in the club, but if you want to change your image, that's going to be...
I want to, but...
It's going to be up to you to see if you really have changed. But if you sink back into old habits, then sure. I can't promise you that the same shit's not going to fucking happen. It's still going to be up to you to show the club. And if you want my help, I can give you the exact things that'll probably restore a lot of those things for each individual fucking person.
And I'm happy to go and fix that, but what was the deal? Me rejoin or what? You asked for a favor, comes at a price. You're hiding something. It wasn't me just come back in happy flowers like nothing happened. He wants me to work back for the same person. Cause this chaos that you speak of. And if I don't, then you pay something. What's that price, Barry? I would decline this.
Not harming anybody in the club. Out of the club, it's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
Like your father.
You still don't understand why. Let me put it to you like this. If my dad came down to the Billy, walked in the front fucking door, saw fucking Finn or Stevie or Colin, and was mad that, you know, because of their past, that maybe another story that, you know, is the reason that he's not anywhere near involved with this club anymore. If he walked into the front door of the fucking Billy and iced Stevie in the fucking head, I would go down to my dad's house and I would execute him.
Would you do it for your PM?
Listen to me. You were not shot because you went after my dad completely. Sure, I have a relationship with my dad. Sure, I don't want to see my dad get fucking shot. Abso-fucking-lutely.
So it was for your father, not a club member. I was right.
You were shot because, as you told me, in that fucking garage in the barrio, when you do something for fucking Norman, he just doesn't fucking go away. It always escalates every single fucking time. And what further a fucking person is there to escalate to of someone that is the father of the VP of someone in this club? What is the next step? There is no other step other than somebody in this fucking club. You shooting dad isn't just shooting dad. It's you taking that next step to destroying this fucking club.
Assumptions. I never did.
Assumptions. Yeah.
Did I? But did I do it?
If you think I'm gonna take the chance of you potentially destroying everything we fucking work for, you're fucking high as shit.
Should I take that chance then by returning? What's the point of returning if you know that now you're working for him?
Because it doesn't involve the club. It doesn't impact how this club is going to progress.
Yet. Today. He said it himself, he doesn't go away. How do you know? What's your guarantee? What if I was challenged with the same decisions? You said it yourself, it escalates. Me returning is step one. What's next?
There is no next. That was the favor. I told you. This isn't an ongoing fucking thing. I got him to show up for literally 10 fucking seconds. I didn't get him to save my life of a fucking island. Those things are two very different things. You contacted D and fucking Norman because you wanted your life saved off that fucking island.
You
I wanted
don't
him to
know
show
that.
up, literally appear for 10 seconds, say something that might trigger your brain, and then fuck off.
You don't know that.
This all happened because of... I do know that.
I don't know that. Were you there?
Well, now you do.
I don't know that. Were you there?
But you told me, D. So unless you're telling me that lying is just a deep-rooted issue in you and everything you tell me has been a lie, then yeah, maybe I don't know.
I don't know if I was, B. I don't recall. I don't remember. I've no recollection.
The only way this situation gets fucked is if you come back and you decide you want to fucking just destroy the BBMC.
I don't want to fucking do that, man.
Well, then there's no fucking problem.
My problem isn't with me. I want to help the club. My worry is now with you. You the same fears you had of
Me?
I now
you
have
think
of you.
after all this, I'm not doing shit for the fucking club.
No, not that. The future. You said it escalates. You have a deal. It's bring me back or something else happens. Someone outside the club. What if? Well, okay.
It's one fucking favor. You get brought in. That's it. It's done. I never talk to that cunt again.
How are you so sure of
Well, I'll
that?
probably talk to him because he likes to just rock up at my fucking house and stare through my windows. But
He might not talk to
I don't
you.
owe him anything after that.
Fine. I'll come back. But I want an explanation.
Of what?
Why shouldn't you be taken out the same way I did if you're under the same circumstances as I?
Because I'm not pulling down. I'm not calling a fucking jacket. Someone
Your
inside
father.
our
You
fucking
said it
club
yourself.
right now.
It was your father. It wasn't a jacket. You said you fucked up at the first meeting. You said jacket, then you said father, then you said jacket again. And now you're saying father again. Wasn't a jacket, it was your dad, wasn't it, Barry?
You literally caught you. The only reason a jacket didn't come down originally was because of me. Your first option was the fucking jacket. And I refused, and you couldn't fucking kill me, and you couldn't kill yourself. So you were just grasping for any other option, and the only way
I
it was
tried to
fucking
kill myself.
Dad was because Norman suggested it.
Wait. I tried to kill myself?
No, you didn't, because you value your fucking life. We were both in there. Norman said, both of you aren't fucking leaving unless a deal gets fucking made.
And
If you fucking sat there and
I
executed
the
yourself, it would have been done. Not that I wanted that to fucking happen.
and I sought that option?
What?
And I looked at that option you said.
It was you and me in a room. Before any deal was made, originally you were gonna fucking kill me. You were just gonna execute me.
But offered myself?
No! You didn't offer yourself, otherwise you'd be fucking dead. If you just executed
did you not
yourself,
say-
then there would have been no fucking
Did you
deal.
not say I offered myself as a sacrifice? And then now you're taking it
No,
back?
you didn't! No!
You did!
You could have put the gun on yourself and it could have been fucking done. And I would have fucking hated it because you just fucking killed yourself.
You
That was
literally
definitely
did!
an option.
You
If
did!
you died in that
you
fucking
did! You
room, it
just
would have
said!
been over.
You said I
hated me
did
enough
everything in
to
my
kill
life!
you.
You son of a bitch! You did say that!
What?
You said that I tried to take myself!
No, you didn't.
Yes, you
gave me
did.
the gun and told me to fucking do it. And I wasn't gonna fucking do it because you're a club member and the leader of the gang.
God fucking damn it,
You
B.
could have just grabbed the gun and fucking executed yourself, even though I don't want that to fucking happen. But you could have done that. But you weren't gonna kill yourself because that's fucking brain dead. So you gave me the gun and said, just do it, finish me. And I didn't, and I threw you back the fucking gun. Because neither of us wanted to kill each other.
I asked you to?
You gave me the gun and said, finish it now, and I said no. Because at that point,
You
you
didn't
were
have a
still...
problem 2 hours later!
Yeah, well, at that point, it was... I was hoping there'd be another solution by then, and then when I realized that there wouldn't
So
be...
I
then
offered
was
you
like,
a
well,
solution. So I offered you a solution.
How are you mad about the solution that I gave to you later? Because I wanted to see if it was possible not to shoot your dumb ass. 2 days!
You
2
literally
days later,
did at
I
a secret
spent
meeting
every
with
hour
other
that I was
people!
fucking awake trying to figure out anything fucking else.
Yeah, you had a secret meeting with Colin, apparently. How many people did you discuss it as? You spent hours and days trying to find another solution? Who did you keep it
When
with?
have I ever lied about that? When have I ever denied that I went behind the fucking club's back? When have I ever denied that?
You
I've
went
never
behind
denied
the club's
that,
back.
ever.
You went behind the club's back just as much as I did. So
I've never denied that.
Okay.
And the club didn't do anything to me. What, you want me to fucking punish myself? That's what I'm doing by bringing your dumb ass back.
Oh. My dumbass.
Shut the fuck up. Yes. I mean, you're just getting confused. I wanted you back in this fucking club. Maybe after what I saw, I didn't want to as fucking leader.
My dumbass
But
back.
regardless of...
your dumbass
Yes,
back.
you're a dumbass, just like Finn's a fucking dumbass. And I'll tell it straight to his face. Most of this club is full of fucking dumbasses. That's why it works so well.
I didn't think you
That's
were
why we don't
dumbass.
belong anywhere else in this fucking city. Because we're all fucking brain dead. At least we're all brain dead in the same fucking area of the city. So when we do shit, at least we have people backing us. So we.
What? You want to be co-PM? Sure. You can work your way up to it by being VPM. I'm open to that option. You can work your way up, just like I got to work my way up.
Okay, I'll for a vote. Bye bye.
Bye.
Walk away.
What do you mean?
Bye bye.
Retcon it.
You're
Go
not
back.
PM yet, so you can't make that.
No, I
Bye-bye.
retconned it. I don't remember this story. Okay, the deal you were talking about when I come back, I like this. I'm interested now.
Bye bye. You're talking like you
Hello.
have power when you're not in the fucking club.
Hi.
I'm the only one
Hi.
that can give you this fucking position, you dumbass!
Hey!
I'm the only fucking one that can get you to this position so we can lead this fucking club and still keep the original fucking vision that you fucking had. Because even after everything, I still fucking believe in it.
What's your word that this fucking Norman deal won't escalate any further than it already is? You got one?
What's that? Because if it does, I'll just take out my fucking self.
I'll hold you to that.
If it got to a point where he was saying it's you or the fucking jackets, then that's where we would differ on that fucking choice, D. I just fucking ice my fucking self. Because I'm never... That's the one thing I told myself when I came into this fucking club. If they rep this fucking jacket, the only way I'm shooting it is with the entire vote of the fucking club. And yes, I know I didn't do that with you. And again, I have never said that I was in the right for fucking doing that. I was sitting there every day waiting for them to be like, you know what, you fucked up, Barry. We gotta do this to you. And I'd be like, all right. They never did. But here we are.
Okay, B.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hello, Benji.
Hello, Benji.
Merry Christmas, mother suckers.
A little bit late for the sauce, Benji.
What, really? Oh,
You're a little late.
I wanted to know the sauce with the Barry meeting, man. I've been to every other one.
No.
Yeah, well, he wanted to keep
happened?
this one private. Well, I can't tell
Do
you.
we have your vote?
Well, you can't. I don't care if you tell him if you're agreeing to what I'm offering you.
Oh?
You said between
What are
us, though.
you offering?
The other stuff I told you, but not what I'm offering you within this club. Because eventually people are going to know that anyway, if that's what you're going with.
They're gonna know about the
No?
problem that I'm upset about.
What? No, they're going to know that... No, what I'm fucking offering you. Hello?
Yeah, I know about the offer, but the reason that you're offering.
Yes. That's between us.
Ah.
Because it doesn't... That's not a club thing. It has nothing to do with them.
Well, I mean, it invites a club member. Fine.
Yeah.
I'll take your fucking deal. You better owe up
What
to
deal?
Oh, I'm not allowed to. Well, how about Barry
you are.
says
You
it
just
before
said
I
I'm
think something?
telling D that because of certain reasons, I can bring him back into this club as co-leader, but I'm not going to step down as PM. So the only way this works is if we were both leading the club. He can still be the face. He can still tell people, you know, he runs the fucking BBMC. I don't give a fuck. But we would both be on the same level when it comes to anything to do with BBMC.
Yes.
And
Like
if
we
we ever
previously
disagreed on
fucking
shit,
were.
then it would go to high command.
I think this works because that's why so many countries have 2 presidents
I don't.
and 2 prime ministers
Good.
Okay.
and 2
God.
leaders. Yeah, this will definitely work.
Yeah. See, Benji agrees.
Fine. When does it start?
Oh, the first thing you need to do.
If you say get out of debt, I swear to fucking God, Barry, do not tell me I need to get out of debt.
You gotta get out of debt.
Do not even think of saying the fucking words. Get out.
D, you want the trust of the club? I don't give a fuck if you're in debt.
They want me to
Bob
get
does.
out of debt. Name a single name a benefit.
But I show you one.
Fine. Show me one.
Over here. I'll walk a little slow so you can have to walk slower. cow is really just.
Is it? God damn it, Benji!
How can there be a leader of a club if he doesn't have his own muscle car? This isn't yours as of right now. This is mine.
I have my car. It's the Sultan.
Okay, pull it out.
Okay, give me keys.
Oh, so you can't pull it out.
Well,
You can't be leader of this club unless you can pull out your own
man.
fucking muscle car.
Okay, well, I've got a question. Is this a $3.5+ million problem?
Yes, it fucking is. Not in the old days of this fucking city. $3.5 million is fucking peanuts these days.
Okay, so if I get,
it costs $150K just to get a 6-man full of fucking pythons or fucking diamondbacks.
Okay, fine. I'll get out of debt.
Change, D.
Hey.
3.5 mil is fuck all these days.
I'll get out of debt. But I don't want to hear a single complaint afterwards when I'm losing too much money.
You won't hear it from fucking me. If you hear it from someone else in the club, at that point you'll be fucking PM again, so it won't fucking matter. You tell them to shut the fuck up.
Is that an example we want to set?
I care about people's opinions in this, but if it's something that you've got backing from the other fucking PM, they can suck it the fuck up.
Is that the example we want to lead to our members? Let them know that the opinions and their voices, if the two high command agree, that they should shut the fuck up if they don't?
If we agree on something that's best for the club, yes, they should shut the fuck up and listen, because we know better. There are some things I'll happily have their input on. It's the reason why patch people fucking vote and have a unanimous fucking vote for people that are brought into this club. 100%, I agree. But when it's shit like that, yes, they should fucking listen. That's what a fucking leader does.
You know what my biggest complaint was after hearing every people's story? I'm upset that they weren't being listened to. They hated it when it was just whatever the leader said goes.
Yeah, man.
That's actually pretty funny.
Listen to the last 5 months, I have given them multiple opportunities to decide things for themselves. And every time I give this club an opportunity to decide things for themselves, you know what they say? It's not my place. It's not my place to say. I can't figure it out. Oh, you should talk to Barry about it. That's what they say every fucking time. Yes, they want choice. Yes, you can give them choices in certain things. But some things, as much as they'll say it, they want to be fucking led. They want someone to tell them what the fuck to do. They want someone to tell them, hey boys, we're going to fucking war to defend our fucking turf. That's what I've had to fucking realize in the last 5 fucking months. I started off, I wanted to be the polar fucking opposite of you. I wanted to give them every opportunity to say this, that, the other, fucking lead the club, everyone's just on the same fucking page. No, nobody stepped up. I was waiting for any fucking high command member to step the fuck up and become VP of this fucking club. None of them did. I understand what you're saying. I understand what he's saying. And yes, there will be points where they have a voice. But sometimes they just need to shut the fuck up and listen. Because we were here since the start of this club. We know what we're aiming for with this club. And they need to understand that. If they don't, then get the fuck out. I'm sick of these prospects thinking that they fucking, just because they're repping a jacket, they're still not blooded into this fucking club. That's one thing that's different. Maybe when the club was smaller, we gave a lot more emphasis on people getting that fucking jacket because they are becoming a part of that family. But they're not blooded in. These prospects can still walk the fuck away. I also banned Dodo, so fuck the dogs.
Thought Dodo was already banned.
No.
I thought prospects were like family.
They are. Some family members, it's like saying the 6-year-old nephew is as wise as the old grandpa and should decide. It's like asking the fucking nephew what we should have for the roast fucking
you
dinner.
Guys, the prospects are like adopted, then the full members.
Can you get this fucking cow out of here, man?
Well, okay. Go down. Sorry, X.
Jesus.
You call the cow X.
Prospects are in this family.
This guy.
That doesn't mean they know everything that they need to. That's why they're not fucking. Why don't we just make them patch then? Why don't we make them full fucking members if they're treated the exact same way? It's because they're not. They are a part of this family, and I will die for any fucking jack. As I should have fucking proven by this point, I'm even willing to shoot my own fucking leader for them. But that doesn't mean they know everything and they know better than some of the older fucking people in this fucking club. People that have been here since the fucking start and the ones that were created this original fucking vision to begin with. I'm not asking the 5-year-old nephew, what should we make for roast fucking dinner? Because you know what they're gonna say? Fucking chicken tendies and nothing else.
What's wrong
Sure,
with chicken
some of their
tendies?
opinions might be right sometimes, but I'm not gonna eat chicken tendies and nothing else for the rest of my fucking life.
What's wrong with chicken tendies?
They're good, but nothing but chicken tendies
Well,
for the rest of your life.
I don't see the
You need
problem.
other nutrients, D. You can't live off that.
Well, that's weird. I like chicken tendies.
Need fats, carbs, proteins, micronutrients.
Yeah, chicken tendies good enough.
Okay, maybe for you, but not for me.
Okay, but fuck the chicken tendies. What's next, B?
What's next is fixing your fucking image in this club so that we can get back on track to making BBMC what it was originally supposed to fucking be.
Okay.
And one of those things, unfortunately enough, is going to be getting you out of debt. If you actually trust me on getting you back in this fucking club, you'll listen to me on that.
Is it the prospects that's upset? Or why don't we fuck their opinion, huh?
What? No, I want you out of fucking debt.
Okay. Well then, don't cry when we get into police shootouts and I'm another 50k
I've
bill.
never said anything about it!
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know who
because-
wants pants or
because you-
whatever!
Because you fucking... Okay. You know, okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen the moment I get out of debt. I become another asset fee, another car to get out the impound, another car to buy, another house to own, another guy to get out of debt is what I'm going to be. You know what's gonna happen? Dundee, why are you doing this? You're costing the club so much money. Why haven't you been contributing any money? Oh, I'm trying to stay out of debt now. I'm not allowed to be in debt. You know.
If you go
exactly
out
what's
of
gonna
your
happen.
way to go back in debt, then that's just on you. The whole point of getting you out of debt is not so you stop fucking shooting or busting. We still fucking do that almost fucking daily. Just being smart about how we fucking do it. If you go out of your way just to be like, I'm just gonna go shoot cops solo and fucking not call any of the boys and get gunned the fuck down, I'd be like, okay, that was kind of dumb. If you're just doing shit for the fucking club, then no one's ever gonna fucking critique you for that. So if you go out of your way just to be fucking reckless for no reason if it doesn't benefit the club. If you're busting for the fucking club, or if you're doing something to get other boys out, they can't say shit. And if they do say shit, I'll fucking call them out for it. If you're losing money because it's for the club, then the club will sort you out. And if you don't believe
That's
that,
expensive
then,
ask,
well,
bro. That's an expensive ask. I don't want to hear a
yeah,
single
the
complaint
city's
when it
fucking
happens, man.
expensive. The city's fucking expensive. It costs $200,000 fucking dollars to get 6 fucking pythons these days. Okay?
Wait, how
Okay.
much?
I don't know, I think pythons go for like 35K.
When I spend $4 million to get out of debt, I don't want to hear a single complaint then, man. Because you know what's going to happen. You do it? Oh, it's fine. I do it? Oh, no. Okay. Hey, Benji, get a camera.
What?
Just film it. Get it, like take a selfie. Okay, I want this to be
Sure.
remembered forever. Okay, Barry, face the camera. Okay.
This is cute,
Hello,
kind of.
my name is Irwin Dundee. I am part of the BBMC. This here is Barry Benson.
Well, you're not yet.
Well, I will be soon. This is Barry Benson,
If
and
I
he
allow,
has
yeah.
agreed that I should be getting out of debt, and it is a good idea. Now, I personally think getting out of debt is a terrible idea. So me getting out of debt, if you have any problems with me going out of debt, Barry Benson, part of the BBMC, it was his idea. He wants me to do it. Any complaints that will ever be mentioned about me and my debt, me and my spending, me and my asset fees, me and my cars, me and my homes, me and the amount of money that I've lost, me and the money that I spend, that can be all spoken up with Barry Benson. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank
Perfect.
you. Done.
That was for twitch.tv/Dundee.
Yes.
Twitch.tv/Benji.
Clip it and ship it.
Twitch.tv/
Clip it and ship it. Clip it and ship it.
Barry. Boom.
Crosby and Casanov, thank you.
Recorded.
Okay. Yeah, it's done. That's been recorded. Casanov, thank you.
Okay.
Another time. Hold on. I'll get out of that. I'll be out by tomorrow.
Alright.
How about that?
What do you mean about that?
Marty might not be here.
What do you mean Marty might not be here?
Marty said you didn't tell him that we're doing the job tomorrow.
He was with us when we decided.
Okay, well, he's talking about some kind of email chain or something because Yuno will maybe be here tomorrow.
You were gonna rob the casino, weren't you? One hit. Big job.
Yeah, one big job. Yeah, mad parking.
You were just gonna give him your cut, Benji, to get him out? You
Oh
are
no,
a
we
good
were all
friend.
gonna give him the cut.
You do have good
3.5
friends,
mil
do
that
you? You do have people looking out for you.
We're okay until he
Yeah.
starts going too crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Okay. So what's the plan then? We're not robbing tomorrow?
No, that's what we're gonna decide after your meeting.
Well then, Barry, what's the next step?
I have to start convincing the club that you belong back in that position.
And if
This isn't going to be easy, but it's going to be a lot. There is no car.
this is
I'm
my
Barry
security.
motherfucking Benson.
Hey, you can take the car or safe.
You said what?
You can take the car back now. You're safe. Come to the car
Okay.
and walk towards the cow. I've got something for you.
Okay, no problem. You say the word though. If you need me, I'll drive down that beast Mach 72. Fuck everyone up.
I know. Just come here. It's all good, but come down to me.
Okay.
Just come to the car. Come to the car and then the cow, and then walk down towards me.
Okay, I come to the car and the cow. Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Say, what if I can't?
What happens next? Am I just out?
I'm motherfucking Barry motherfucking Benson, motherfucker. I got an ex-cop into this fucking club. You think I can't get the ex-fucking leader back in?
Yes.
Who is this?
There you go.
Jazzy is mad.
Thank you for your time, man.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? You got to pay me for that shit. Take it back, motherfucker.
No, thank
This
you.
is my grandson.
There you go, man. I don't need the money, motherfucker. I come here to help in case you need it. That's all.
Thank you, Aziz.
Stop whispering.
Okay, I'll give you a lift in a second.
Okay, no problem. I can steal a car, man. Don't worry. If you need time or whatever, don't worry.
We're almost done. We'll be done in a sec.
Okay, I'll wait around. Hi, Benji.
Alright.
Why am I so Irwin Dundee? I can make people think the dumbest shit. Quite literally. I can make people
what?
shoot each other by just being near each other. I can make them hate me
Yeah.
and go against you. Just by existing.
Sure.
Huh? Who are you saying that?
Yeah, I don't know why it was.
Because you're gonna go to them and they're not gonna vote for me.
Well, maybe they won't have a choice. Because maybe I know better than them.
That's not.
But it's always nice to give them the option.
That's not what you can do. You can't do that. You're not above the patch, Barry. And I know I'm not in it. But Barry, if they vote against me, and they don't want me back,
Then what? Then what are you gonna do? Walk away? Go on your fucking farm and
Do I
live out
gotta-
the rest of your days?
do
Really?
I got a choice? If they don't welcome me back, man, then they don't welcome me back. Don't fucking force it upon them. This is our club as much as it is theirs. Don't fucking force them like sheep, Barry. I get it, they may follow you like one. But when they do act like the wolf and not like the sheep, listen to them. If they don't want me, they don't want me. Convince all you want, but don't force them at gunpoint. Because then you're just going to become worse than me. Rules are rules. They must be followed. Because if you force them and you go against their word, they will start voting for me. And you will be kicked out. So if you don't want to lose the club, trust me when I say, listen to them. Don't go against what they say.
Sure.
When's the vote?
Oh, then you better let me help you convince them then.
Fine, B. Just do it. When is this vote taking place?
Now.
Oh, I need to go talk with them. If I say now, yeah, they're probably just gonna say no.
Well, go talk to them, man. You know where I'll be.
Is that your
Also,
car?
I have an R35 now and an R32, so.
Are you kidding me? You complain about me owning a car? This bitch would fucking cry 24/7 about me owning cars, and this guy's got 2 S pluses now.
Yeah, they complain when they're not at the top.
Yeah, now that the top, well, they get all the things I wasn't allowed.
Benji, what type of dog is this?
That's a cow, Aziz. You
That's a
know
good
what a
dog.
cow looks like.
That's a good dog.
It's not a dog.
What's his name?
Go X.
Oh,